Okay, hello and welcome to learning how to post to your news section. Okay, so here we are at impactedvillage.org, and at the bottom of the screen is the news update section. Also on the About Us page, there is another news section. Okay, and what I'm going to show you today is when you update a news story, it's going to appear on all the relevant pages. Okay. So what we're going to teach you today is to be able to put a news title, the copy, and then images if you'd like. Okay, so what we do here is up in the URL you're going to add wp-admin, press return, and put in your username and password. I can send that to you separately if you need it. So we log in, and you're going to see the back end of your website, also called a dashboard. Okay, so there's lots of things we can do back here. However, with today, you're going to go to Posts, just click on that, and then you're going to see we have a news update and a new school. So you have two news stories. And one thing you can do is open in another tab the website. And at the bottom, we see impacting our California village. Okay, so that is this news update. Click on that just to verify, and I can show you the different pieces. So it's loading. When it fully loads, now you can see news update impacting our village. Here are images, and then also here's the copy. Okay, and here it coincides with this right here. So what we're going to look to do is create a new news story. So we're going to go back to Posts. And what we can easily do is when we highlight News Update, we can just click Clone. That's taking a moment. So here we have News Update Draft. One thing we can do right away is do a quick edit, and we'll just call this News Update 2. Right there. All right. Keep it in draft mode, and then click Update. All right, so there's that. Now if we actually click on this or edit, we can open up and go to edit the copy and title and such. Okay. All right, so that page loads. News update. I'm just going to show you. Oops, I'm going too fast. Okay, so these different pieces here, what you need to do is highlight the area you want to work on. And then there's a little pen here. And if you keep your mouse over it, it will actually highlight it after a few seconds. So this is element settings that you'd like to go into. So if you click that, then you're going to see it's similar to a Microsoft Word or WordPerfect type of area to work in. Okay, so what I'll do here is this is what we're just going to say, for example. Okay, put my caps lock on. New news story. Okay, and then what we do is we save it. There it is right there. Down below is is our copy. So again, we highlight the area we want to work on, and here is the element settings. We click on that, and then down here we can see you can go in and edit the copy. All right, so we'll just say still have caps lock on. Here is where we add new copy. Okay, and I can erase all of this. All right, this is a little graphic, which I think you should keep there, but you could always delete it if you highlight it. So we're going to save that. Now this other add copy down below, because we included two new stories for the food bank, we can actually very easily delete it by highlighting in the little garbage can. Okay, now if we're going to look at changing the image, we just highlight the image. Again, it's going to say element settings, and now it's a little bit different. Here you can see there's an image, you can remove or edit it, and then there's other settings down here which you can look at, but you don't really need to deal with that. So if we're going to change the image, you click remove. Now it disappeared, and now you can upload an image. So if you have an image on your computer, you can actually drag and drop it into this area here. Okay. Now, just for an example, we'll pick a picture of Ada. Okay. So I just click on it, and there's a little check mark. And you want to keep it at full size. These are the selections here. We'll keep full size. Then insert into post. Okay, and then you save it. And then down here, you can preview it. If you click that, it's going to open it up in another tab and show you what your post is going to look like. Okay? It's going to look just like that. Although it may not have these other attributes because those are turned off on the home page and the about page. Okay, so I can close that out. And if I was going to publish this, it'll be the most recent news story by date. So I'm just going to publish it, and we'll delete it in a moment. So now it's been published, the status. Here's the date, November 26th. It's the most recent date, and the most recent dates bubble to the top of presentation on each page. Okay, so now if I do Shift and reload this page, so we're going to reload the home page, we'll see at the bottom of Impact a Village is our newest news story. Okay, so if we were to hit page 2, we'll see the previous story at the bottom, right? Okay, if we hit page 3, we'll see the story before that. So it shows stories according to date. There we go. All right. So that's how you create a new post. Now what we're going to do here is I'm going to go back to posts and delete that because it's not a real news story. So I can click post or all posts. And just show you how to delete a news story. It's very easy. So there's our news update 2. So if I click this, you can either just go directly to trash, but you could also click here if you wanted to delete multiple things at a time. But right here, we scroll down to move to trash. We're going to do apply. Give it a moment. And there, it's all gone. And then we go back to our home page. And we'll be back to having the food bank story there. Okay, that concludes our little how-to on to post to your news update areas. Okay, create a lovely day.